Hey, welcome to episode 134 of Not Enough Thumbs. Today's movie is Eternity from 2025. So a friend of mine and I decided to go to a movie unseen movie, however you want to say it.
I think it's Screen Unseen.
Yeah.
Screen Unseen.
That one, yeah. At AMC. I love going to those, and it seems like every time I go with the person I go with, it's a perfect match for us to watch. The first time I went with our oldest, and it ended up being an anime, which he loves. And then the second time I went with our other son, Guest, and it was a fighting movie. Perfect for him and I. This time it was a friend of mine, and we thought, okay, we have no idea what this is going to be.
Only
It
know the
seemed
rating.
like it was maybe going to be Christmassy. It was PG-13. It was perfect for us to watch together. It was a perfect combination of comedy and romancy and thoughtfulness and just quirky. So it was an interesting movie in that it was about it started with this older couple who had been married many, many, many years. Their banter was that of somebody who's been together a long time and knew each other very well. Well, the husband, they're going to this baby shower. The husband, freak accident, falls and dies.
Oh, man.
So he wakes up and realizes that he is a younger version of himself and he's in this existence, but he's not really sure where he finds out that it's this staging ground before their eternity. So you go to this place and it's like a train station or a bus station, and you show up and then you have this person that's working with you and they help you find which eternity is right for you. So you're basically shopping for an eternity.
What are the options?
So many.
So many options?
So many. There was every kind of eternity you could think of.
Interesting.
There were some that were retired eternities because they no longer exist. Or there was a Nazi eternity. Well, that one was shut down because that's no longer accepted.
Of course.
And
of
so
course.
there was just all kinds of stuff like that. So he is just, well, I don't really want to pick an eternity because I want to be with my wife when she makes it here. And she was dying of cancer. So he was kind of hopeful that she would be coming right along pretty soon. And so he was trying to stall basically to pick an eternity because once you pick it, you're stuck in it. And they have where if you try to escape your eternity, then these guards come after you and arrest you and you get put into this black abyss forever. Just a black room where there's nothing and you're just stuck there for all of eternity. So you want to make sure that you pick wisely and that you stay in your eternity. Because if you get caught, you're in this black nothing forever.
The upside down.
Well, anyway, this woman, she does die, and she goes and she finds out that, what's going on. She's in this middle ground also. She sees him, but she also had a first husband, and her first husband was still there. He never picked an eternity either because he was waiting for her. He waited 60 years for her.
Oh my goodness.
Because he died in a war when they were very, very young. Teenagers. So they weren't married very long. They never started a family, and he was killed in battle. So she remarried a year and a half later to the new guy. And so they had an entire life, married 60 something years, had children, grandchildren, all of the things.
While
But
the other
she
guy's
finds
waiting.
she finds herself in this eternity now, and she's told she has to choose which one of them she's going to go with. Well, for her, that's an impossible choice because she had loved them both in their own time, in their own timeline, in their own situation. So in my mind, I'm thinking, see, that's why you don't remarry. Because there's all this weird stuff. Who knows?
We actually talked about this at church one time. What's eternity gonna be like?
Right. Are you going to know who your past people are?
Yeah.
I don't know. So it was kind of an interesting concept of she had to kind of decide which eternity she wanted with which husband.
So it sounds interesting that people get to, or that the filmmakers are diving into these unknown concepts, unknown to a lot of folks.
Yeah.
And exploring and just showing their creativity here.
Yeah.
Storytelling.
So it had kind of twisted view of God and eternity, obviously, not what we believe as the forever, but
you gotta make sure you do away with those Nazis. No, those Nazis are the worst ever. Man, those poor I have pity for the Nazis.
Oh, but anyway, it was a cute kind of romancy, and I'm not gonna tell you all of what happens because it's really a good movie to go and see. Don't base your view on eternity on this movie because it's very much not
entertainment, guys.
Yeah, it's all for entertainment value. It's not what I would consider anywhere near the truth or anything to that extent. So, watch it with the goal of it just being entertainment and seeing kind of relationship develop between the characters, things like that. So, it was cute though. It was funny. There were several parts that my friend and I looked at each other and we just chuckled because it was just funny. Some dry humor and just some quirky things that happened to make it a lot of fun to watch. So definitely a give it a shot kind of movie to watch. Go in with kind of a, mind for entertainment with this one. It looked like when it first started playing, we both said, man, this looks like a really old movie. Why does it look like this? And then that's kind of the whole feel of it. It kind of has that older vibe because they're older and they're kind of going back. It shows flashbacks of them in the past, things like that. So
as in a different time period or like a VHS quality?
No, I mean, it's kind of a lower, it appears to be a lower quality video-wise, but it's not. I mean, and the actors are top-notch actors and the storyline was clever and it was good. It just appears to look like an older style film in the beginning until you get into it. Just kind of a hazy look to it, and
it sounds interesting.
A little bit darker, and it's very, very interesting.
Sounds original.
Yeah, I would say that's true.
Nobody really dives into those concepts. No, I don't know. I don't know a lot of films that like to talk about what's after. Right.
And one of the main character was Miles Teller. So he was the guy from Maverick.
He was not Goose, but the other.
Goose's son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rooster.
So he is one of the husbands of Elizabeth Olsen. So Elizabeth Olsen is the actress. And the other is Callum Turner.
Oh, yeah.
So big names in this one.
Wow.
Really good. Lots of fun to watch.
Cool.
So I would probably give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay. And you said this was released this year?
I think it just came out last Friday. So we got to, of course, the Unseen are not released yet. So we got to watch it before it was released.
Gotcha.
But I'm pretty sure it's been released now. I think it came out last Friday. So give it a watch, though, if you are interested in this style or, are curious about it. It's kind of a fun little watch.
Cool.
It's considered a feel-good romance comedy with some supernatural fantasy aspects to it. So,
man, I wonder what would happen if we went to Screen Unseen. What movie is it gonna be?
I don't know. We can't ever though because of the kids' activities. It's always on a Monday night at 7. The last one was Sisu the Revenge. You and your friend should have went to it.
Is that what it definitely was?
It was.
It was. Okay.
Yeah, that was Monday nights.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't go to that one. We suspected it was that, and we're kind of in one of these Facebook groups where they guess at what they think it's going to be. And they were kind of suspecting it was Sisu, and so she and I said, "Yeah, no, we're not taking that chance. We don't even want to spend $6.50 to watch that." So, I'm glad we didn't go to that one. The next one we're gonna be out of town for, so we can't go again until December. But it's a lot of fun to go to those. So if you've never tried a Screen Unseen, definitely do it. Marcus Theaters has it, and AMC has it. I'm not sure if any of the other theaters. We don't have any other. I don't know. We have B&B, I guess. I haven't checked them, but
Regal's
not around here anymore.
Oh, okay.
They all shut down. But But yeah, give it a try if you want to. They're $6.50 a ticket, so it's pretty cheap, and you get to watch the movie before it comes out. So
it's a neat way to experience the theater. So I really like that idea.
yeah.
I do love the movies. I love the movie, especially if it's a movie that's been made for the theater.
And sometimes there are people that will get up and walk out because it's not the movie they were hoping it was. So when we went to the anime movie, when we started, there was probably 20-something people in the theater. By the time it was over, it was just my son and I.
Oh, yikes. They walked
Everyone
out,
else had walked out and left because, I guess, they didn't want to watch a movie in another language that's subtitled in English.
Oh, okay. Well,
It is hard to watch that. And if
Yeah.
you're not into anime, that would be, yeah.
it's a niche group of people.
Yeah, and I mean, it wasn't my favorite, but it was fun to see him get so excited about it
And I wouldn't walk out.
and me kind of, experience
there-
something new.
I sit there and try to engage it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. It would not be something I would pay to go and see
Right.
by choice.
But it's the company.
But yeah, and he loved it, and he was so excited to tell his friends that he got to see it before it came out. So it made it worth it to me. For at that time it was only $5, so it's gone up $1.50 a ticket.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Eternity, check it out if you dare. It's pretty funny and it's cutesy. So give it a watch. All right, guys, we will see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.